Hello there.
What's up? Good morning. Hey, let's go. What's up, Jamal? How are you doing? Hope you're doing great, man. Welcome back. Welcome back to another day on the Datsun. The cam has been turned up yesterday, so let's do that. There we go. So, what's the plan for today, guys? Today we're gonna be working on piston assembly. Pretty much, hopefully, since we are pretty much there, hopefully we gonna get all 8 piston inside the engine by the end of the day. That will be amazing. And basically here what we're looking at is to clean the pistons one more time. Once they are clean, starting to just a second, I have a bad headache. Oh no, that sucks. That really sucks. Yeah, there's a lot of people all around me getting sick right now. Like I think the Super Bowl didn't help, like everybody gathering together and everything. But yeah, honestly, you're not alone. A lot of my friends around me are basically getting sick. I thought I was getting sick on Monday morning, but seems like I'm doing fine. So hey, win, because I want to do that super badly. So I was like, no, I don't have time for that. Yeah, so basically, yeah, the idea today is to try to assemble that. So that means we need to clean the pistons again, which is not too bad. It's really more on the groove of the ring placement, and then we're gonna install the actual ring that we gapped last week in the said pistons and clog them, because you have to make sure that you are actually clogging them, so not every how would I say that, every gap are not lining up, because otherwise pressure could go straight into the crankshaft case, which is not ideal. So basically what we're gonna look at is that schema right here. You can't really see it, but basically, yeah, there you go. So top ring is A, B, and then C and D here. So that's what we're gonna try to do today and see how it's going. So yeah, let's dive straight into that. Exactly, 180 degrees from each other for the 2 top rings, and the other one pretty much looking forward or backward from that. So this way we should be good. So what we're gonna use today for tools, it's gonna be pretty much right what I have here, which are the ring pliers. Never used one. First time I'm getting them out of their box, but it's been like 2 years since I have them. The reason for that is that the rings got removed by the machine shop. So basically here you have a plier that you can use to basically put the end of your ring in there in the groove and just press it open so it can slide around the piston. So that's gonna be a thing. And if we're going far enough, we're gonna be using that little thing here, which is a ring compressor for sliding the piston inside, because when the actual piston and rings are going to be assembled, the piston won't be able to get back into the cylinder by itself, just like we did on the pre-assembly, because the actual ring is bigger in diameter than what we have here when it's not compressed a little bit. So yeah, that's gonna be part of the game maybe today. We'll see. We hope. So there we go. Let's just make a little bit of cleanup here, shall we? And then after that, we're gonna be heading to doing the actual ring cleanup, well, piston cleanup, then installing rings on them. So I'm just going to throw all my shit here like I'm used to do for the last few weeks. That. Here I shouldn't need all of that on the table, just a few of them. Mainly you here, otherwise that can go there. Mineral spirit, that one is clean. Gonna throw that here. Put the cam, and we're gonna change the towel on top here because it's not in super good condition right now. There's a lot of goo on it, so we will change it. So it should be pretty straightforward for real. Hopefully I'm not saying some stupid shit and it won't be like a pain in the ass, but like cleaning these are not too bad. Like cleaning these stuff is not too bad, and then installing the rings seems pretty straightforward. So I think by the end of this morning we should have all rings installed. They recommend for installing rings to maybe have a vice grip holding the piston up, like upward. So we'll see. So this way you can use two hands. I have one laying around that I can just put on the table if needed. Thread lock for now, we're good. I'm gonna put that away. Let's just make that little bit of cleanup here. That should be good. Now let's install a bit of that.
Just pistons are pistons and heads.
For today, probably just pistons, and except if it's going super well. We'll see, because after that there won't be a piston and head today for sure, because actually the next step after pistons is pretty much timing chain camshaft. So what we're looking for is to assemble the entire short block before moving on to the long block. So yeah, no cylinder head for sure today. By the way, thank you, Jamal. You're coming back here really often the last 2 weeks. It's really appreciated. It's fun to see new people in here. It's really enjoyable. All right, there we go. So let's start by cleaning these gloves. We're going into solvent, so might as well put some good gloves, protect our little skin. NPV! What's a salad under head? I don't know. You tell me, NPV. What's up, my man? How are you doing this morning? Beautiful. Salad under. I don't get it. That's maybe because I didn't take enough coffee, but I don't get it. Swinging between meetings. Oh, busy day, I see. I am doing good. Hey, you want to see something good? You want to see something good? Dual side. All right, it's not a language barrier. Thank you. You see, we had this before, we removed it, and now it's here, but for good. Brand new bolts, the big package, everything's in there, and there's some pink schmutz in it, because this is the assembly lube to make it stay in there for long. Salad. You're judging my accent? Wow. Wow. All right. All right. Yeah, that's looking nice. And now we are moving on to cleaning some pistons for the final step and installing those rings in it. So basically we're gonna make sure that everything is super duper clean. Inside that, I see there's a bit of schmutz here and there, so we're just going to clean that up and make sure we are schmicko. So the idea here might be just to try to do that. I might try to even take a smaller one if I can, so I can push it straight into there. That one might do. All right. All right. Nah, it's not even small enough. Oh well. Maybe I will just try with that one. And then we're gonna take some actual. Yeah, that one is not really better. Towel time. So also they are not here yet. Brake clean and a wire brush will clean that right up. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go with wire brush on that. I mean, I do get it, but yeah, I will stick to what they recommend on the book, which is washing that with mineral spirit that I have right here, which is a bit like the brake cleaner solvent. But basically what they say is that you need to take care of not using something too strong for internal parts. I know brake cleaner, you're good. Degreaser, though, it's a real no-go. So here the oil ring itself is really in good condition, so no big deal. Okay, I was like, honestly, wire seems a bit intense. Yeah, makes sense. You know, people are doing that kind of stuff in PV, right? And honestly, if I had this space, I will definitely had an old dishwasher in here to clean engine parts and stuff like that. Because you can put degreaser in the reservoir of the dishwasher and run some engine degreaser as soap. And it's really cool because the parts are just getting out so well. Actually, most of the machine shop and stuff like that have like something that looks similar to a dishwasher, but especially designed for engine parts. It's so good. I would love to have that, but hey, space is limited. Can't have everything we want, right? There we go. So that ring here looks in really good shape. What we're gonna actually do is run on all 3 grooves, then move with some air, some compressed air in there. Or you need a setting clean bathing. Yeah, that's also something cool. Usually though, the only problem with those is the size of it. Having a decent size one is like really pricey for the number of time you're gonna use that, but a small one for injectors and stuff like that, it is super nice. And like small part like lifters and stuff, it is cool. What I would love to do actually, also like another thing I was looking at was using an Arduino. Ew, that's why we are cleaning. Is using an Arduino to have like a rig with a fuel pump on it and the fuel pump is controlled with the Arduino on, so you can plug injectors and run injector tests on it. So there was a guy who did that and was giving the code for the Arduino software, and basically what you were able to do with that is use some I don't know how you call them, the cylinder you use in science that has some measurement on it, so like the millimeters on it, and so you use that to basically pour like a solvent, so you're just using like a injector cleaner at this point, not real fuel of course, and you're running injector cleaner through the injector driven by the Arduino. So it starts slow just like an idle, then it going faster like mid-range, and then it's going full RPM. And what that does is that you can see the pattern of, like, you can see the actual pattern of the injector to see if it's clogged at the nose, like on the nozzle, because like it's, if the spring path is really wide, that's good, but if it's not super wide, that means it might be clogged. And also since it's running the same, like the same thing on all three of them at different range, you should end up with pretty much the same amount of cleaning solution in the cylinder. Is that a gradated cylinder? Graded cylinder? Something like that. But yeah, basically you can use that. So the guy was running 4 at the same time. So on a V8, it's like you run the software 2 times. You can record that. You can take a picture of it at the end to see the result, and then you have like pretty good reading of what is happening with your injectors. In our case, we won't do that. At first, I was thinking about decapping the injectors from the LQ4, but in the end, I will end up just running something even bigger. So, do you know what decapping an injector is? Just for fun. It's really something a bit redneck, but really like good if you are on a budget. Yeah, kinda. It's at the end of the injector, the nozzle that is spraying, you have an actual cap with some small hole in it, just like a bit of an espresso machine if you think of it. And this is reducing to a proper amount the actual fuel flow that goes through the injector. So you can basically go ahead and like remove that cap at the end, so it opens up to full potential. The only downside of it is you can't really guarantee a good spray pattern, but yeah, good morning, Jeff. So you can guarantee a good spray pattern with that, and doing, for, let's say, 8 injectors for a V8 engine, you won't have exactly the same amount of fuel running through all of them, because all of them are a bit different. So that's the only thing, but on a budget that could work. And also what's crazy is the amount of efficiency you're getting out of that. Just for an example, the OEM, the factory injectors for that V8 I have next to me was 23 pounds per hour, I think. 23 liters per hour, and if you are uncapping them, you can reach 42 liter per hour from them. So you're basically almost going double the efficiency of those injectors. But like I said, you could end up with one basically giving you like 39, another one giving you 45. So that's where it's not that great for a performance turbo car. Non-turbo, probably I would have done it, at least at first, to try it. Man, that thing is so disgusting inside. That's crazy. Like, it keeps getting out like super dirty. Hey, Jeff. Jeff. You're here now. Let me try to show it to you. Womp womp. I hope you can read. Your name is there. Cryo and Hawk fan, you are both on the hoist now. Let's go. There you go. Easy. So basically what happened, guys, is that this week Jeff and Hawk went nuts and broke the hype train record on the channel. So both of them took a tier 3 fantastic little sub. So you know, their name went straight there forever and ever. Until that garage burned down to ashes, which we hope never happened. All right, let's keep running that through the top ring section. So the top ring is really nasty on this piston here. So I'm gonna keep running that until it gets a bit cleaner. Then I'm gonna spin it 180 degrees and yeah. Come on, Jeff, see that so I can bring back the camera. Or maybe he's just taking a screenshot showing all his family. Look, I'm famous now. Or maybe not. Let's be honest, probably not. Oh, that's cleaner. Oh, we might be getting somewhere. Finally. You could be there too, NPV, just saying. Alright, that's way cleaner in here, so we're gonna be ready to spin that 180 degrees. Just going to go one more time. Ah, just catch some more. Yikes. But nah, we're pretty much good there. Let's spin it. It's crazy the amount of crap that happened in an engine, and at the same time like how localized it is. Right, that side I think was the one we started with because it seems already way better. So I don't know if I'm gonna clean all of them first and then proceed to install the ring, or I install the ring now once they are all clean. Maybe I will start by cleaning all of them so they have time to dry. That will make sense, I guess. Yep, that's pretty much clean. So for the rest of it, we don't have to go too crazy. We're gonna clean up the bottom bearing. Later on, once we are ready to install them, I can just wipe them quickly for now. But yeah, there we go. So first one done. Phew, that's gonna take a bit of time, but not too bad. All right, Jeff, you missed your chance if you didn't saw it. I'm bringing back the cam. So there you go. Jeff, Hawk. On the hoist forever and ever. Poink. Did I break the cam? No. GG. Oh, NPV, if you're still there, look at this. It's Mud Gang morning. Even though I was not watching TFG as much lately, it's weird to not at least open the stream and lurk in the last few days. It's a weird feeling. All right, let's get back into that one. Jeff is really on the grind for his channel point so he can have a custom sound, because I think he's not supposed to have the time today to tune in into the stream, and he's here saying hello because like he wants those channel points. Laurel Wall. There we go. Oh my god, that's the Death Note laugh. Such a weird laugh. You got a pretty good one there. That was... Hey, what's up, Jeff? Jeff, were you listening? Were you watching in the last 5 minutes when I put the camera where your sticker is on the hoist? I have difficulties to speak this morning. By the way, Jamal, did you know that the random sound, it's a folder on my computer that has 440 something sounds. So every time you're picking that, you're gonna get something different. Usually we got one time it happened having the same sound 2 times in a row, or 2 times in the same string, something like that. Cool. I love you too, Jeff. Keep spreading the love. J'ai eu un tel encore, donc j'écoutais pas. Fait que t'as rien vu, t'as rien vu non plus. Oh là là, il va me refaire relever, est-ce-tu? Alright, here we go again. There you go. Boom. Right under Danik. You got it. Your sticker is done. Fresh from this morning. You are now immortalized in that garage. Hell yeah. And it's gonna stay like this forever and ever. Except if one day I change my hoist, which I don't think I will, because damn, I love that thing. The only reason I will change will be because I'm going somewhere else. And even there, if I'm one day moving place, the garage is gonna be bigger, at least a 2-place, and I'm gonna have maybe a full-size hoist plus that one. Because that one's doing the job for pretty much 90% of whatever you have to do on a car, so it's really, really cool. Come on, get in there. Yeah, boy. There we go, and let's keep going this way. Gotta put a bit of mineral spirit there. There we go, cleaning up that thing. So it's really more the top ring section that we need to clean, because otherwise it's in pretty good shape. Which makes sense. It's the one that has all the explosion in its face. Let's keep going. And the groove is way smaller also, so that does not help. So yeah, this is all the crap we are removing right now every time we go in there. It's freaking cold this morning, holy crap. It's really, really cold outside today. Felt way more like winter than the previous 2 weeks we had. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get a perfect result out of those. Like, I'm gonna try my best, but damn, there's a lot of stuff. Like, it just keeps getting out dark, and I want to make it like good, but I don't want to spend like 5,000 days on those. It's getting better. What's up? A crowbar? He's saying that he's happy with his placement, the position. How you doing this morning? Hope the coffee was great. There we go. I just needed to talk shit for it to come out clean. Hawk, you were not there like 5 minutes ago, right? Whoop, whoop, whoop. I hope we can read it good. Yes, we can. Bam! Ay, ya, ay, ya, ay, ya. Ay, ya, ya, ay, ya, ya. Let's go! So there you go, immortalized in that garage here. So now every time when I'm working in here, I'm gonna see that. Because basically every time I'm going to the hoist, like I have to release the car or anything, I have to go pull the lever, I always see those names, and that's really cool. Hey, thank you Jamal for the lurk, I appreciate that. Thank you for coming by again this morning. It's really, really cool, and I really appreciate that. Hope you get better. Sucks to be sick, so I really hope you're gonna get better, man. Pam, 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 pam. So there you go, freshly installed from this morning, Hawk. So this morning I woke up a little bit early and I've done those. I've started some to do some oh my god, I'll lose my words this morning. Started to do something else, there you go. And after that I basically went on a raid because I was like, oh, 9, yeah, plenty of time. Well, I was a bit late, but it was worth it. I'm just 4 kills away from getting setup done. This week I really wish to finish maybe setup and then finish shooterborn maybe. If I'm grinding, I can do it, I'm pretty sure. almost there. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, we still remove quite a lot of schmitz. And PV was here a bit earlier, and I was telling him it's weird to not like tune in to TFG in the morning. Like usually I was not super active lately, but at least I was like always tuning in and lurking on his channel. And yeah, it's just weird now that in the morning I open Twitch and I'm like, oh wait, someone's missing. Yeah. But you are here. What's up, Blue? Hey, yo! Oh, by the way, this morning I had the weirdest fight at dorms. The guy was like not moving at all behind 2-story. I was in 3. I shot him through the window, hurt him pretty bad. Went around at the front of 2-story, pushed him at the back, killed, not killed him, shoot him again. He went behind where the staircase is, and I just flank around another time, but in the middle now. And when I pushed him, I just threw a flash. Sadly, I didn't flash him because I had that quest to get flash on PMCs, and I just pushed him and killed him. And like the guy had a Gorna stay, so I saw that and I was like, oh no, the Timmy, because he was not moving, he was fighting weirdly, like he was not really, he didn't really fight. He shot one bullet at me and hit me in the chest, but I was okay. But basically, he was not moving. Like I had time to aim at him, but I had Piranha. If I had Slug, he was dead first shot. But yeah, I had time to aim at him. He was just there waiting in the bush or something. And he was freaking 47. That guy not moving, fighting weirdly, fighting like a Timmy to be fair, was freaking 47. I didn't understand what just happened. Holy shit, let's go, man. Congrats, 27. Getting up to that 30, that level that we want to reach, because freaking mechanic is blocking you for the hideout stuff. Hey Jeff, you know what we're talking about. Yeah, I just played a quick raid this morning, Blue, and went to custom, and I killed 2 PMCs in the dorm area. So that was pretty cool. I just finished my quest there to kill PMCs over there, and I'm almost done with setup. He didn't message us. And we didn't message him. By the way, Blue, you didn't log into Church or any other Discord, right? Because if you are playing at some point, you can log in my Discord in one of the Scav channel, and if we see you there, we will jump in. That's pretty much sure, except if we're 5, of course. But in that case, I will just message you and tell you, I see you, but we are already 5. There we go, second one done. Up to the third one. We're going somewhere. Read a little bit higher, Jeff. She diss you another time. Hey, Crowbar. I kind of love that nickname now. What's up, chef? What's up, people of the TFG community? Everyone's in here, let's go! Almost everyone, the best one. The top quality one, you know. Hey, yo! How you doing, man? Been a while. So, if you want to know what you missed so far, chef, we are cleaning piston because right now we are on the final assembly. So basically right here we have the engine. We started yesterday. We have upgraded to ARP main cap bolts, and the pink gluey sticky stuff there is our engine assembly lube. So that is assembled once and for all until we try to start that freaking engine one day. So this is where we're at. This morning we are hoping to get all the piston clean and install all the rings on them. Once the rings are going to be installed, we're gonna go ahead and start installing them in the engine. So the only thing I will have to say is V8s are cool, but damn, there's a lot of things to do on them. Because basically compared to a 4-cylinder, well, there is 8 pistons, so I have to clean 8 of them. I have to work my ass out on all of them. Have you already gapped the rings? Yep, already gapped them at the end of last week. So we went with what Total Seal was suggesting for turbo application. We went a little bit, not higher. Basically, the benchmark was saying 15 and lower PSI, that measurement, 15 and higher, that measurement. Knowing that the turbo can go up to 24, 25 PSI on that setup, I'm planning on running about 15 PSI to get around 600 HP at the wheel, but basically I just gapped them for the 15 and plus. So we are at 0.028 of an inch on all on top and second ring, because this is the suggestion they were doing. OEM, they are a bit narrower on the second ring, but it was when you're going turbo, they suggest to have the same measurement in between the two of them. I know a lot of people are putting a bit wider on the second ring, but I just followed what Total Seal was recommending, because you know, they know their shit, I don't. So I will trust them. So yeah, now pretty much everything is done on the measurement and stuff, and now we're really just moving forward to assemble the actual engine towards the final result there. We got an update for the ECU also. The ECU I've picked had an update video to yesterday, 2 days ago, yesterday I think, and it is just fire, straight fire. It's just so good. So we're gonna have something really amazing to work with in the car. So I'm really looking forward at this. That's gonna be like an amazing project. We might be actually also coming back on piston 1 and 2. I'm gonna just clean the skirt, the side here, which we call the skirt. I'm just going to clean that also because I just saw there was a bit of dust and schmutz on it. We don't want that in our cylinder. So that's pretty much clean. Gonna do one more pass of that, but we are pretty much right there. That one was not too bad. I think we cleaned it a little bit better when we did the pre-install. Yep, now let's go. You see, I'm removing some dirt from there, so might as well. Boink. So these are used pistons that are in quite good condition. However, the only thing I will have to say about them is that there is some wear mark, which is normal. Like, they will be brand new and a week later they will look like this, but some of them is a little bit more intense than others, but otherwise they are in really good condition. Like, machine shop didn't have anything to say about them. They said it was really good to just throw in there. So that's what we're about to do. There we go. All right, I'm gonna go back to piston number 2. For that, grab a new roll of towels, of blue towels, because we just finished that one. There we go. So yeah, we're getting there. Hopefully we're gonna have the engine assembled for end of the week. Might be a bit ambitious, but early next week for sure. And after that, we'll see what's gonna be our next step. I'm in between 2 ideas here, so we will see how it is going, but yeah. It will be either, ooh, yeah, that's a good thing I went back on that. So it will be either going back to some mechanical stuff in the car or electrical stuff, I guess. Basically, I was thinking about maybe just going around the subframe setup and pretty much do it entirely. So install the rear one, make sure everything's in place, because now that we received the rest of the kit, like coilovers, big brakes, we are good to go and install everything. So we could be finalizing the front, torquing everything, making sure everything is in place, so that way when we are ready to throw the engine in, which is pretty much getting closer and closer, we just need to get our plate back for lifting the engine from the engine stand. After that, we're gonna be throwing that in the car, because all the fabrication that's left after that is pretty much from, it's gonna be from, we need the engine as reference in the car. So cooling system, turbo system, exhaust, stuff like that, we really need pretty much the car all together. We're getting there, guys, by the way. Like, when the engine and transmission is gonna be in there, that's gonna be like a big step forward for the build. Because basically once that's done, that means we are getting into accessories and stuff like that around that engine to make it work. And we are already mid-February. Yeah, that's the wear I was talking about. But yeah, we are already mid-February, and our ECU should be around here mid-March or end of March. So we are really getting there. So if everything else is done or close to be done for end of March, we should be good to go with just plugging the ECU and getting close to turn the key. Oh man, that's gonna be awesome. Honestly, I'm really looking forward for that. And at the same time, I'm not gonna lie, it's stressful because I've done so much on the car that basically I get to a point where it's hard to tell. It's hard to say, yes, it's gonna work with 100% like confidence, because that's a lot of things happening on the car. Like I'm trying to follow everything step by step properly, but yeah, it's really hard to be extra confident about it. Like I feel like we're doing the right thing, but hey, there's still a lot of place for error because there's a lot of things going on. All right, we're gonna be brushing that. Whoop. Fourth one, halfway there when that one's done. But yeah, that's gonna be a beast, honestly. Because yeah, in the end, Chef, we decided, I decided to go with the Haltech ECU, the brand new one they just released as a pre-order, the Rebel LS. So it's gonna be a beast of a computer to control the engine. It is just like a crazy high-tech, latest tech stuff. So. And they released a video yesterday about it, and that's gonna be cool. They even prepared the ECU to be compatible with what they plan to release later this year, which means like a smartphone app that will be able to connect straight to your ECU, because the ECU is Wi-Fi equipped. So basically I'm gonna be good to data log, modify stuff right at the racetrack just with my cell phone basically. That's quite crazy when you think of it. And the ECU has a deep long-term learning software in it. So that also means that the car is gonna get better and better the more I run it. So I will have something that basically will prevent any, well, not any failure, but will help preventing failures, and also will adapt on the kind of driving I have. So, and that's not even 100% true. It's basically going to analyze the data at all time. So it will work on 3 different things. High power output, so making sure the map is good at high power at full throttle. Idle. It's gonna make sure, depending on temperature and stuff like that, just like normal ECU does, but it's gonna adapt its table, so its ignition table and stuff like that to like over time. So the longer the car runs, the better it gets. So that's really amazing. All right, I feel like I did a really better like cleanup on these rings. The closer to the end I was, because I was getting better because they are really less dirty than the first 2 ones. That one had barely anything in it. So yeah, basically the ECU is gonna be a beast, the engine should be a beast, everything should be a beast. We love beasts. That sounds weird. There we go, lovely. Good morning to everyone joining, by the way. I hope you're doing great. Thank you for being here, I appreciate that. And welcome in that stream of trying to get an engine together, finally, so that the Datsun won't feel so empty in that engine bay. Because right now it's a big freaking hole. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. That one's already done. That went fast. Let's hope they are all as clean as that one was. If so, we're gonna have fun. Just go ahead, do our same technique here. So mineral spirit all the way across that. So we can make sure we are cleaning those grooves. There we go. And now I'm gonna take a dry towel, clean them. I was looking at the price of the different sensors on the car, on the engine, and honestly, I don't know if I'm running brand new sensors all around. I was planning to do so, but it's like $300 to $400 of sensors, and I know the old one were working, so I'm like, why would I put that right now? I might as well wait, see if I need something different or anything for that to work properly. Like until the ECU tells me it doesn't get signal from one specific sensors, might not be worth pretty much running. I'm gonna take a look at them actually today probably, because there's one or two sensors that we could have put, I think just the crank position that we could have set in the engine block already. So we might do that a bit later. Boy. There we go. Yeah. Yep, we did a way better cleanup on the later piston than the earlier one we cleaned, because there is barely anything in that, which is perfect. That's what I want to see. I'm gonna take time to pass a bit of compressed air in the groove before even attempting to install the rings. A bit of Schmidt, but not a lot. Exhaust wise, I'm gonna have to think of what's gonna be the recipe for that. I want the car to be quiet-ish. Like, I want a good V8 sound, but I don't want it to scream. I don't want it to be like in the road screaming, "I'm here, cops, look at me," because that will not be the greatest thing. So yep, we're gonna have to take a look at that. I was thinking about a dual muffler, probably like a central one plus one at the back, to just keep that a bit more silent. But I kind of want to challenge myself and also do a 3.5 inches exhaust all the way across, because that's how the turbo is getting out. Like the output of the turbo is 3.5 inches. So I was planning on maybe going crazy on that and try to put one full 3.5 inches exhaust system, but yeah, we'll see. Maybe reducing it to 3 inches will be better, but I don't want to create back pressure behind, like resistance behind the turbo. You want the turbo to flow as good as possible. And what's cool with a turbo setup is actually you're already cutting sound with just the turbo itself. The turbo is acting as a kind of a muffler if you want, because since it's using the exhaust system as a way to spin its turbine, well, it is actually like cutting the sound a little bit. Go. Let's clean those. There. Mug gang. Yeah, the two bottom ring groove are in really good shape. That top one, so far it depends a lot. But the two previous pistons were in really good condition. Let's see that one. Go. That seems pretty decent too. Let's go. Win. Big win. Don't know if you're still there, Chef, but do you have any big upgrade coming up for the Subaru? Because you had a Subaru, if I remember correctly, right? Wasn't that white Subaru that was really tight in the garage? I remember a picture of it, but I don't know if that one was yours or someone else Subaru. I will need to look what my friends are even planning for their cars this year. I have one friend planning for a Mazda 2 setup, which is honestly quite cool. Like, the car seems like nothing, but it has coilovers, and he's planning on maybe running some slick, and he's gonna get it tuned. He got a full exhaust done on it, got a bit more power at high range. Like, it's more responsive at high range, so you want to try to get the full potential of it with a proper tune, so that's gonna be fun. It's fun because it's not a car that everybody's are tuning or anything. Like, it's not a popular platform, let's say that this way, and like, he's having a blast with it, and honestly it's impressive what that little car can do in autocross. That's so cool. Oh, that side was quite dirty. Good thing we are actually, look at this. What the heck? There we go, way better. And I thought I saw a bit of schmutz right there in one of the bottom groove. Pom 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 pom. There we go. Just catch that. Like I said, we're gonna blow some air in them also before installing the ring, just to make sure we are as clean as possible. A bit of compressed air never hurt anyone. So there. All right, let's keep going. Second to last. It's really cold in the garage this morning compared to the beginning of the week, and even this weekend. That's crazy. Last week was so good, but right now it's really hard to be in the garage. Well, really not that bad, but like the heater is blowing all time because it's really winter temperature right now. There we go. Let's grab that. Yeah, so far it's going well. We will probably be done installing the rings this morning and installing the piston inside the engine this afternoon. That will be great. That will be super great. I also finished preparing my class last night, so I won't be off this afternoon. I will be able to stream, which is pretty cool, because that was pending on if my class was ready or not. And I just prepared everything. I got my stuff from last year and my backup, and that helped me quite a lot because it took basically 30 minutes and I was pretty much done. Just need to go to class a bit earlier to make sure everything's working in the 3D scene, but yeah, it's gonna be straightforward and fun. Oh, I think that one's gonna be a bit more dirty. Just saw the reflection. Just saw the reflection at the back there. Yep, it is a bit dirty, that one, compared to the other one. Scav React. I don't know what that one is, but it's probably because Blue is amazed that Rally Chef is in here. The one, the only. I will need to challenge myself on one thing for the stream. I will need to start basically post something on Instagram every day when I'm streaming. That will be such a good thing to maybe get visibility a little more and some brand new people in here. That will be cool. The golden kappa. Yeah. I just suck at like maintaining social media and stuff like that. I don't like that really. So I would just need to focus on like during the waiting time before the stream goes on, maybe take a picture and post it on Instagram like, hey, today we're doing that. And like that will be like a good thing to do to help the channel, but like damn, it's just thinking of it, I'm like, yikes. Yeah, fair. Because that's one good way to grow, but yeah, I just feel like, and it's not even asking a lot of energy, because making a good picture for me, it's not like the big deal. It's more like the time it takes to, and it's not even that long, but going on Instagram and like posting, doing your tags, stuff like that, I just hate it. It feels a little bit too much like a, look at me, hello, and I'm like, yikes. Which, I mean, that's the good approach to get more people. They need to look at you first, right? But I don't know. Some things is a bit of a blocking thing for that. I really think I should, so start doing it. We'll see. I was supposed to challenge myself doing that at the first stream after Christmas. Didn't happen. I started streaming for a brief time, and the social media plugs were my least favorite part. Yeah, exactly. That's what I felt. I feel like honestly, I just have fun working on the thing, having people here, talking to people. That's the neat part. Like, I will be here sitting alone with a bit of music otherwise, but here now I'm just like sharing knowledge, having fun, enjoying the people in chat and everything. So I'm a Fall Guys streamer according to my page on Twitch. Fair. Pro streamer. I'm gonna just go ahead and clean the bearing surface. Let's grab a brand new one. That's the last one, guys. After that, we're installing some actual rings. Also, I was asking myself the other night if I should stream more Tarkov. Like, since I'm playing it quite a lot. But like, I wouldn't be streaming it every night because I really enjoy having my like private time. I don't want to feel like I'm basically putting my entire life on freaking Twitch, because that's something I kind of hate. Like, I want to have my private moment also, but like, yeah, why not? Well, I mean, honestly, I will say that I don't want to also like, how would I say that? Like, I don't want the people with who I'm playing often to be like, oh, are you streaming all the time, and not being sure of what they can say, what they cannot say. Like, if we want to do some stupid shit, say some stupid shit. Like, I don't want that to become a filter first. And also because it's a really different content from what we're doing right now, second. But like, maybe Friday nights, I could come back with that, because most of the time we are playing on Friday nights, and I could like stream that and just tell everyone, hey, this Friday I will be doing that. Yeah, well, yeah, I guess so. we'll see. But yeah, maybe on Friday nights I could be saying like, hey, I'm gonna stream some Tarkov to whoever wants to join me and be on stream. If you don't feel like, no worries. But yeah, like that could be cool because there's some moment that it will be fun to clip. So that way on the weekend, on the weeknights, I wouldn't be like feeling any stress if I'm just playing an hour or two, like it happens. But like on Friday nights, I will be just like, hey, from that time to that time, I'm gonna be playing for sure, maybe even later than that. So that will be cool. Might do that this Friday. That could be fun. It's been a while I haven't streamed some gaming content. Like Crowbar to face to hug. Oh man, oh, I would love so much to have that clip. There's no more squad stream on Twitch, I think, but yeah. Basically, if some others are starting to oh, that would be sick. Having different point of view, that would be great. But yeah, if some others are starting to stream, well, of course, that will be even more fun to do so. So let's do that this Friday. We're gonna be streaming some Tarky and have some fun. So on Friday, title of the stream's gonna be stream only end when Kappa is done. No, no, I don't want to say that because we're not there yet. Let's go. Yeah, all right. Because I know there's some people from TFG community, but there's also some of my friends that were coming when I was doing streaming content that are not coming at all anymore. And I feel like I'm missing them. Maybe it's more because of the schedule I'm doing my car stuff, because some of them were car guys. But yeah, I just feel like it could be fun to basically go ahead and like stream a bit more gaming stuff. – 42 days later. Oh yeah, and by the way, Hawk, you're gonna be my main mod if I'm doing that, so thank you. She's like, okay, wow. And I'm expecting you to mod while you're playing with me also, just saying. And like you have to be the best on both of them. She's like, okay, oh my god. I think Vito will last longer than TFG in the Capathon. What do you mean? Like, that will take more than 42 days? I think, honestly, right now, if I was to play full-time, 12 to 14 hours a day on Tarkov, I think in 2 weeks it will be done. Pretty much. I think 2 to 3 weeks max. Oh shit, alright, no, then yeah. See, that's the point. That will be amazing. Like, I would love to have bitbot and stuff like that and everything while playing, and like, that will be fantastic. But I feel like I don't have the community to put anything like that. Like, to be real, it's like, I feel like you need at least like 30, 40 people in there to for that to be worth it. And I mean, if someone like you, Blue, or like some crazy other people on TFG streams are actually putting money on it, like, I mean, we could be 5 and that could be fun. Like, there could be 5 viewers and that could be super funny. But I don't know. It's like you don't want, how would I say that? Under 10 average viewers or under 20 average viewers. I feel like it's asking the 5 people in here, hello, can you give me money, please? And I hate that feeling. Like, fair. That's quite fair, though. Yeah, I know, but it's like that feeling inside me of like, hey, have you seen that? Like, just honestly, okay, I'll be totally honest. It took me a while, and I deactivated for a while the Nightbot in chat, saying, hey, if you want to pay tier 3, you're gonna get your name on the hoist, and if you want to sponsor the build. But like, even that message, when you're reading it, there's like a, do not worry, it doesn't change the fact that I'm gonna do the build, so it's really up to you. Because I feel like I've always worked for whatever I wanted in life, and so it just, like, nothing is pissing me off more than a streamer asking its viewer. Oh my god, stop it, Blue! Oh my god, Nade! Blue, not now, stop that. Thank you. Thanks for the BDs. Thank you so much for the BDs. 400 BDs, you're crazy, man. Come on now, don't be silly. But yeah, basically, I hate that, and there's nothing pissing me more than a streamer being like, I need to bring new chair. We need to reach that goal. Like, stuff like that, I hate it. The only one I wasn't really pissed, thanks for the BDs, but the only thing I was not really like pissed about was a singer I was watching on Twitch. She's doing live performance and stuff like that, and she had a donation goal that was towards a new instrument. So she wanted to learn how to play what was it already, the instrument? I don't even remember, but she wanted to learn a new instrument. She's already playing guitar, piano, violin, stuff like that, and she wanted to learn a new one. And basically she put up like a donation goal so she could buy a basic one, basically. And she was like, if we're getting that, I'm buying one and I'm gonna learn it on stream. And so I was like, okay, so basically it's like donation goal towards something that will create content for the channel. That's cool. That's actually cool. That's badass. And learning a new instrument, that's amazing. Like, how cool is that? So I was really like thinking this was a cool one. But yeah, like for a new chair or stuff like that, I'm like, that's not content, that's not nothing. That's why I kind of like the Kiloton things and Subaton and stuff like that, because basically you're proposing your viewers to donate to basically get content. So getting more content, getting some crazy stuff. So I will take a look at Bitbot, because that could be fun to turn it on when playing Tarkov. That could be fucking fun. Send me rubles for a better stream. Exactly. Give me the rubles. Give me rubles. Give me the BDs. Twitch community Gib. All right. Let's go. Now we're gonna be able to start basically assembling the rings. So the rings, we are starting by the lower one, and I just need to take a look at how these are done. So we're gonna take that, gonna prepare a towel, gonna need some engine oil. The rune bowl. We need the rune bowl. Why power? Why use streamer power? Why no kappa? Yep, I really want to do kappa this wipe. I'm aiming for it, and we're not that far from it. Like, not close, but not far still. Some crazy quests are already done. We are pretty much luck behind the bus kills. Need to work on insomnia also, but Shooterborn's almost done. Three kills left for that. 4 kills left for setup, and then we're getting into insomnia to try to get more kill in there. Man, it's cold here. Give biddies for better heating in here. All right. So. This is going to be interesting. So we need that. They are saying it's cool to have that on top here so you can work with all your hands on there. So I might grab that. I will remove the gloves. And I might run to the bathroom quickly. I feel like the coffee is getting low. Super low in the body. We will grab our plastic clamp for the vice grip. So this here, the vice grip's under here. So basically that means hello there. Are you freaking stuck? Haha. That one is so old, it's crazy. Maybe I can try that this way. And then like that. Gonna need to find a better one. There. That might work. So these are just some add-on in plastic, so high resistant plastic, so that just help clamping stuff without damaging anything, any surfaces. And that is how we're gonna be installing the rings. There you go. So this way we can use both hands without having to worry about that. I'm gonna run quickly to the bathroom, be right back guys, because I need that right now, and we'll be back and start working on these. So let me just reposition that. All right, give me 2 minutes. Love you all. Muting myself now and putting that in. Where's the be right back? I should have a comment for that. That will help. There it is. All right, be right back. back. Oh no, oh, a little brownies fell into my hand. No, what are we going to do? No. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, life's so hard. Shit. I was thinking about it also. Blue and Hulk, if you're still there. Just one? Yeah, just one, because I'm not a crazy fat ass just like you, Jeff. Exposed. But yeah, basically what I was about to say, oh yeah, Blue and Hulk, if you're still there. What I was about to say is that, thinking of it, I don't have bid butt right now, but when we are doing Extra Life, we had that for donation, like spamming the firing and stuff, and it's so funny. It's just so funny. I love it so much. So basically, I would be ready to have that like back on stream, because I feel like it's just adding that little spark of joy. I know, Jeff. Just do it! I will, Hawk. And then I'm gonna team kill you, and it's gonna be because of Bitbutt. You're gonna be mad, I'm gonna be sad. And just gonna crowbar me in the face. Boom! One. Yeah, all right, okay? One question. If we do that, we are getting into the extract. I'm here, you're there, Hawk, and I'm killing you because someone paid with biddies to shoot the weapon. I'm firing at you, I killed you, and the one who paid is Jeff. Is it Jeff getting the team killed, or is it me? Because I feel like that might be something that might happen. I mean, it's my weapon, but I didn't pull the trigger. Oh, oh shit. So Jeff's might be the mastermind. He might like kill a lot of teammates without actually pulling the trigger. Wow. Blue's gonna be making me shoot everybody. All right, let's keep going. Piston rings. So that. Dual side. There we go. Cool, so now, what's up with those piston rings? So we have our special plier here that are going to allow us to push the piston ring around that. We have our said ring. We need to make sure which one is which. So that one's the top one, that one's the second one. And this here is gonna be the first one we're gonna be installing. So this is the oil one. So what they are telling us to do is to install that waved one first, and then to install the two others. What I don't know, but I think that is what it is. The most important thing to note is that the oil control rails must be placed about 1 inch to either side of the expander gap. Okay. So we're gonna have that gap here pointing towards the front. And then we're gonna have, or at the back, we can put it at the back actually, because it's gonna be just easier. Then we're gonna have basically the two other rings on top, so making a sandwich out of that in that biggest group. I'm so cold, I'm shaking, man. It's really, really, really cold outside this morning. So first of all, we're gonna go ahead and spray some air in the groove. just to make sure. Loud noise. All right, so there we go. Now we have pretty much everything we need in place, and we can just go ahead. So what are they saying? The clocking, that's perfect. It is easiest to install rings if your piston is standing upright. That's what we just did. Beginning with the piston number 1, lightly lubricate the surface of all rings with clean engine oils. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead, lubricate that. Lightly lubricate. So I feel like the best gonna be to basically put some oil on my fingers and then just use that. So this is lightly lubricated, right? So with that done, we can now go ahead and install that. There we go. You gotta run a couple there, Aaron, I'll be lurking. Sounds good. Good lurk, have fun. Now, with that said, we have our gap right here. So what we're gonna do with that is install this thing. Piston pin. Yeah, okay, so we're good. The piston pin is there, so they say the oil should be like that. So here, basically, we have 2 more rings. And that thing here, if I can split them, there you go. And basically these 2 rings here, we are putting that in sandwich in between the baffled one here. So the wavy one, we just need to go ahead and push that in there, which is less than, not that easy to do. I'm gonna try to push it straight under that. Oh, we're doing great. We're doing actually quite great. Oh, okay. I understand why they are saying to take care where you are putting the split. So right now I just rotated that and I need that to be about 1 inch from, all right, there you go. So this one doesn't need to be as precise. All right, so there we go. So basically what I just did there, I'm gonna try to get you closer a little bit. I'm putting engine oil right there. So basically what I just did, if you're looking here, is that I just have the gap. The gap is right here, you just saw it happen there. This gap, I'm lining it up with my pin here, so the piston pin. Then about 1 inch on the right, I've put that groove. I've put that opening, that gap on that first ring. And then on the second one right here, I'm gonna do exactly the same thing. I'm gonna be basically moving that right on top, so as a sandwich. So this is the bread, and the waffle one is the meat, And basically, since I know it is right here, I need that to be at the other end here. I feel like I can line up with those gaps actually. So that one and that one, that makes pretty much an inch on each side. There we go. So we are starting to get there. There we go. Boom! First ring installed. So this is the oil trap there. So basically the oil coming from underneath can get a little bit in there, but it won't be moving on top of the piston, which is what we want. We want to prevent that from happening. So from now on, we can go ahead and start by cleaning that second piston ring, the thicker one. Then I'm gonna be putting some oil on it. And this is where we're gonna start pretty much working with our plier, our special plier for that. Now with that one, the only thing I need to know is if this is going this way or this way, because I have a groove in it. I think I'm gonna need to actually search on the internet before doing anything else. Let's look at this. That brownies was freaking tasty. All right, let's look on the internet. So what I'm gonna do is just look for OEM rings, LS second ring groove orientation, I guess. Does the second piston ring bevel go up or down? That sounds exactly like what we need.
Or twist down. So if it's a top ring groove, that bevel is going to go on the top side because I want that ring to twist up. If it's got an inner bevel on the second ring, that's going to go on the bottom because I want that ring to twist down.
Wait, what?
Hi, this is Keith at Total Seal Piston Rings. Again, we're on this big long list of the questions we get asked every day.
Total Seal, that's the same guys that we followed for the piston ring gap, so I trust them.
Big one is the bevel. The bevel in a ring, that chamfer in the ring. Well, we'll just say mind-blown situation, that chamfer is not about getting gas pressure behind the ring. It's a common myth, bad information passed down generation after generation. What that bevel does, it puts twist in the ring. When you close that ring down, pinch the ends, and look, it's going to twist like a Belleville washer. That bevel makes the ring either twist up or twist down. So if it's a top ring groove, that bevel is going to go on the top side because I want that ring to twist up. If it's got an inner bevel on the second ring, that's going to go on the bottom because I want that ring to twist
All right.
down.
So we are second ring, so it should go down pretty much. That's what it means. Let's take a closer look to that and make sure we are understanding that properly. But basically what I'm looking at right now is that, if you can see it, we have a gap, like a groove in that, while this side is really flat. So what they say is that we should be putting that side to the bottom, and that's that side to the bottom, because this is the second ring. So I will take a look at the top ring, because we have a 1.2 millimeter top ring, 1.5 millimeter second ring, and the oil one. So basically we cannot go wrong with that normally. Yeah, we don't have any. Don't have anything. The only thing I'm gonna also focus on is that we have a little dot there. I'm pretty sure that means top side. Usually that's what they are used for. So that's again something I can take a look on the internet to make sure, but that will like make sense with what I see here. The little dot mark on top of the rings seems to be pointing towards the upside of the piston. Let's take a look before doing something stupid. All right, GM OEM piston rings dot mark. Piston ring placement. The ring will with no dot and no bevel goes on top and go either way. Make sure you place a blah blah blah. I'm gonna check that for him. That's not what I'm looking. Rings install. The one with the dot is the second ring. The top compression ring is also the smaller of the two. Yeah, well, they both have dots. Lol. GM piston rings orientation, or I should say LS or LY6. Ring gap, I know. All right, not much info, but that will mean pretty much that we need to put that point at the top. I will say LS piston rings mark. All right, how to install piston ring, which way do they go? If you want to follow that with me. That guy looks insane. So, okay, take note guys, this is how bad your piston can look like when they get out of an engine with a few thousand miles on it. So by few, I mean like 200,000 miles. But yeah, this is pretty much what they were looking like, the OEM one, not the upgraded we are putting it in it, but yeah, this is what it can look like.
So let's take them off as we go and look at it. When you're taking the piston ring off, make sure to keep the ring in the same orientation that you took it off this one, so it's not upside down. Right. And look for any determining marks. So there's nothing on the top, nothing on the bottom. Now if I don't see any determining marks at all on these, we can look at the shape of the bottom of the ring. It's going to be hard to see here. But you see how the bottom edge of this ring is shaped like a U, and it's not flat on one side or the other. So I would say this ring can go either way. If somebody comes in between,
I'm gonna check that on that one.
So as for this upper ring, looks like I'm going to so I'm going to keep it up as it was. And for the second ring,
We have the same thing here. Exactly the same thing.
we definitely have it.
And yet that's like the one we have.
I'll keep it clean. These are used, but this one is used. So we've got a dot right here. Dot means up in this case.
Boom. Dot means up. We have dots. We got this. Let's go. Bam. So here we go. We have our information. Thank you again, YouTube. Thank you, the internet. We love that. let's go ahead. So let's assemble all these. Alrighty, so that one here we have the dot here means stop, perfect, lightly lubricated, perfect. Now what we need to do, and I'm gonna just take the time to wash that actual plier, because even if I never used it, I feel like it's a bit dusty from the manufacturer. Well, maybe not. Let's make sure. There we go. Just making sure. We want that plier to be clean, because that's gonna go around that. So basically what we can do now is take that, install that in here, and is just going to allow us, and now I see that my stuff are not in a good position there. Boom, there we go. So that's just going to allow us basically to put the ring in there and open it up around that. So we have the up in the right orientation. Now we want to make sure we are putting that thing here to one side like this, so clocking that 90 degrees of setup from the groove we just put that there, and the top ring is gonna go on the opposite side. So there we go. Pump, pump, pump. Just need to make sure we are going straight where we need it to be. Like that. And that's it. So this is super loose. Basically, when we're gonna use the ring compressor, that's where the magic's going to happen. We are going to compress that ring so it closes and get to the gap we need it to be. So we're gonna do the same thing here. Gonna put a bit more engine oil on top of that ring, slightly lubricating it. There we go. And here we had also a mark. So even if it looks like they are the same thing on both sides, we're gonna be using that to set up the marking there. And we're gonna do exactly the same thing, which is putting that, but this time on the other side. And I just released them by mistake. So I'm gonna do that and actually twist it afterward, because I know it's quite easy to do. There we go. And there we go. So now that will mean first one done. So we have our ring. When we're gonna be compressing that, it's gonna close the gap, so everything's gonna be in place. So there we go, first one done. Oop. Can you please just release? Thank you. So I'm putting that back on the bench, and we're coming back with a second one. It's really helping actually having that vice grip doing that job. There we go. Oh, I was sure it was going straight to the ground. Whew. So with that said, let's bring rings number 2. We're just going to throw that away for now. Those two top one, we're gonna grab that. So I don't know if it doesn't really matter if it's front. There's no front or anything. We just need to line up with the pin, because now we are front, and I think we assemble the other one towards back. But it doesn't change anything. Not if I'm following the book. So there we go. So I'm just slightly oiling that. Gonna make sure I have plenty of oil on my fingers so I can go all around, like so. So everything is a little bit oily. I can see it's moist. And I just go ahead and do that. There we go. Now, I'm gonna align that here, just like so. And we're gonna go with these ones, the smaller rings. Slightly lubricated, and we're gonna try to go at the bottom there. There we go. Quite easy to do, to be fair, like really not that bad. There we go, easy one. So we are pretty much lined up here. I feel like that top ring needs to just slightly rotate, like so, boom. There we go. About an inches away from that, maybe slightly more, so we can maybe try to, but I feel like this is pretty good. Now let's clean that up. There we are removing a bit of schmutz. I'm gonna do that until it's pretty clean. Hope the other one was not as bad. There we go. Now I'm gonna oil up that. Like so. Top marking going towards me. Ooh, that was dangerous. There was actually a schmutz on it. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure it's in good condition because I feel like I just saw some material debris on it. There. Oh, there is actually a bit of debris on it. Wait a second. We're not putting that in there for sure. Good chance I'll look before throwing that in. Alright, now that seems a little bit better. We might change our gloves right after because I feel like there was maybe dirt on the table that stick to it. Alright, let's just go with that. Like that. Like so, so slightly lubricated, making sure we don't put any debris on it. Everything's looking great, everything's looking sharp. Let's throw that in. So that one, it's really easy to clock, so no big deal. Don't have to worry too much about it. There we go. Yo, that's really cool to do. I love that job. I wouldn't do that all day long, but it's quite cool. There we go, second one done. So like I said, I will go ahead and change my glove so we can throw that in the bin there. Do this. There we go. Let's just change the glove, make something better. Whose name is on the... Oh, okay, no, that was an old message, sorry. I was reading Hawk message from earlier because I have a pop-up telling me, hey, there's an ad going on right now. And I'm like, yeah, you know, it's all chill. There we go. Oh, the thing I forgot with the previous one is to actually blow some air inside the groove. Loud noise. All right, so let's go. So again, just adding a bit of oil to that ring. Making sure we're not damaging it at all. And then we can just go ahead and put that in the groove here, like so. And then it's gonna be a matter of putting those two on top and bottom of that as a sandwich. I haven't looked if these ones had a marking for top or bottom, but no, they don't. Perfect. Because that would have been sad. Alright, I just found the meta for that one. Perfect. So basically, if you're doing a job like that for any reason, one really easy way to do it is to just start right away with one side into the groove. So I'm just splitting that up since it's really thin. Put that there and just follow that with your finger all the way through. Open that up, boom, there we go. It's set up. Now let's take the biggest ring, put that in as a cigar ring. I'm gonna take time to clean that up actually, because we saw the other one was a bit messy and dirty. Yep, same for that one. So we're just going to make sure everything is as clean as possible. There we go. Because basically with gapping those, of course, we put a bunch of metal residue and stuff on it, so yeah. There we go. Now let's throw that in here. That's what piston number 3, yeah. Getting there. $90. So we're gonna do the same, clean up the top one. There we go, we will change towel after that one. There we go. Now let's put that in there. Just like so, and twist it. Like so, boom. Hey, we're getting fast. Let's go. So that was piston number 3. Number 4 getting in, ready for duty. Boy, you should be able to slide in. There we go. There we go. Rings number 4. Up. There we go. Right in front of that pin, easy. Now the 2 small ones that are stick together. Boink. Slip them open. Slightly lubricating them. Just going to add a touch more. And we're gonna go like we just said. So that here like that. Yeah. All right, we're getting better, but not great. There we go. There we go. Never mind, we got this. Like some freaking champion. So our split is there, about an inch away. Boom! That one is not far enough to my taste. There we go. Now, new towel, we're gonna clean the 2 other rings. and it's worth cleaning them. Yep, really worth. So I'm sad about the first and second ring we didn't clean. Well, piston, I mean, but hey, there's worse than that. The inner side is not that bad, it's really more the outer side that is the worst, because that might scratch the cylinder, but we're gonna just clean that up because we can actually. All right, there we go. Let's install that one. Just like a pro, went straight in there. Oh. There we go. There we go. And now oiling that. I think for that one we could have used the assembly lube also if we follow what's written in the package, but like since the manual is telling us to use engine oil, that's what we're going to use. Just because it makes more sense to follow that actually. Alright, please don't scratch my piston, you silly goose. There we go. And now, since I'm caught on the same side, I'm gonna go all the way around. Boom. Halfway done. Let's keep going. There we go. Piston number 5. A piston number 5. So again, the waffle one. It's a lot of do and repeat, but hey, as long as we're getting better, I'm happy with it. We're getting faster without messing up so far, so that's good. We're gonna try to keep the tendency there, the tendency of not fucking up, because otherwise that will be sad. Not exactly where I want it to be. Twist that a little more towards me so I can see a little bit better sure that this does not happen. But they are a bit far from each other, so let's just try to. There we go. That's better. Oh, there, that's too much. With just one, it's quite possible to clog them actually. But two of them is the hardest. There we go, that's pretty much good. Now let's oil up that one a little bit. There we go, boom. Cool, let's clean up these ones. Alright, we're getting there. Second half should be faster. Oh, it's cold. Can't wait to get inside and make myself a little lovely lunch. I don't know what I'm going to eat actually. Need to think of it. I think my girlfriend is there, or it's wind. It might be wind actually. I thought it was maybe the door opening. Not from the garage, but from the house so that the doggy can go outside. There we go. There we go. Less than 9k point until my custom sauce. Let's go! Yeah, Jeff is trying to beat Hawk to get his custom sound before she got her third. So that's why yesterday they decided, no, 2 days ago, they decided to do a crazy thing and beat beat the hype train record with their tier 3 sub, because basically it's 2 times the points when you're tier 3. So yeah, Jeff did that, and then Hog was like, haha, no way, and then she did it too. So thank you again, Hog. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate you so much, guys. I'm gonna have to take a look back on the one we just did before. I'm not sure I've looked that much at the orientation of that ring, that top ring. Fuck man, that one is sleepy as fuck. That one was not great to do. Oh shit, it went on too far. Wait a sec, you're not supposed to do that, bro. Yeah, that's more like it. Let's start. Let's try not to make something stupid. I paid ahead for 6 months of tier 1 left month so I can switch until April. What? You crazy? You paid 6 months in advance? Holy cow! What the fuck, boo? That's so cool. That's so sweet. We're okay on that one. What the heck? I didn't know that. Yo, that's massive. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, we fuck it up on one. That one here, the top ring is not on the right orientation. We're gonna double check all of them, I guess. I did fuck it up. You do got me, boo-boo. least it shouldn't be that hard to get out. No, it is not. Perfect. Let's make sure that other one is in the proper orientation. Yes, but with the groove, that one is easy to know. The one on top is not as easy to know if you're putting that in the right orientation or not. There we go. And I'm gonna clog them even, so we're gonna be re-watching that before final assembly. First one should be good because we took our time to look at it, but still, let's make sure. Yes, it is. So no other one that we just that good. I'm just rewatching all of them just to make sure, you know, while we're here. That's good. And the last one we did, good. And so that one should be also really, really good. Good. Perfect. Number 6. Let's go with that. Whoop. You know what's frightening and scary when you're streaming? Like, if for any reason, like let's say after Christmas or just before Christmas, that will make it even worse, okay? So imagine that, just before Christmas, if I got a new job, which was almost the case, by the way, that would have mean I might have not been streaming as much, or maybe way less. Like I still want to do the car before my 30 years old, so I feel like I would have find time and maybe just wouldn't play Tarkov as much as I'm doing right now and just stream during night. So, well, at night during the evening. So that will probably be what would happen. But basically, like, you paid 6 months in advance and maybe I would have been streaming way less. Worst case, imagine if I would stop streaming for like 3-4 months because I have a massive contract to do and a lot of overtime. I will feel so bad for people who paid in advance. Like, that will suck. Like, I know it's not something I can basically do, like, change anything about, but that's always a risk. Like, at some point I'm gonna have to start working again because I'm definitely not earning enough money as a streamer because I'm just doing that for fun. Oh, we twisted that. So yeah, so basically at some point I will have to work again, and I'm like, yo, that will suck for those people. There we go. But I guess it's part of the game too. Because again, this week there was a talk about maybe hiring me at my previous studio, not Sony, but the one before. Again, it's been like 3 times now, but like I hope this time it's gonna be the good one. Just because the industry is not going well at all, so if I'm getting the chance to get a job now, I can't say no, basically. Well, I mean, you can always, but like, I don't want to. I'm kind of looking forward to going back in the industry and everything, but I'm really also looking forward at getting the Datsun a bit further in the project so that what's left on it can be done and achieved through the weekend and the night. So that's why I need also to get Kappa before starting to work again. Because at this point, if I have to slow down on the gaming session to get the Datsun finished, I will feel complete. It's the wipe, I'm the best. Like, I've started the best so far, so I really want that to be done. And I feel like it's the one I can get it, so let's go Kappa time. and I have the most wonderful squad to do that, so to help me on some questing and stuff, so that's cool. Stop kinking. I don't want you to get destroyed, so please let me introduce you where you need to be, sir. What the fuck? There you go. Boom, thank you. Don't want you to destroy anything in here, right? There you go. And now let's clean that one. Ugh. And then 2 more to go, and we are ready to go in a lunch break and come back to assemble these inside the engine. So that's the top side here. Have a look at it. Let's go. Well, now I just heard the door. So now my dog is probably outside or just went back inside. Clocking these 180 degree apart from each other. There we go. Last 2. All right. I just saw a hair and I hope it's not stuck on my gloves. Because I don't want to be pushing that hair inside that. Oh, Chef, I asked you a bit earlier, but I think you were already lurking or something. Are you working on the Subaru? You had a Subaru, right? Was that the white one, the GC white one? I can't remember if that was yours or someone else, but I think it was yours. Anything crazy coming for your car? There we go. That. Oh, that's still mine is blue. Is it still going? Oh yeah, you had to redo your engine at some point, right? You put it back together and everything, and you were posting picture while installing that. And now I have a freaking stuff on top of your message. Wait. Okay, there we go. Need to buy a fuel injector and a fuel pump in the next month or two. Then it goes to the dyno, hoping to for around 320, 360 feet-pounds. Nice. That's cool. What kind of fuel pump? We just did the fuel pump setup for the Datsun, so it's still like quite something. I just looked a lot of information about it. I've searched so many stuff about that thing, like fuel setup and everything. I think it's an AEM that my tuner is stuck. Okay, yeah, fair. AEM is a really good and decent brand. That's cool. Yeah, we went with Walbro 255 for the Datsun, but we have two of them. So basically we use the factory fuel tank that is not supposed to have internal fuel pump, and I learned to TIG weld and basically welded an adapter ring on top of it, and we put that racework hanger in there that can allow 230 millimeter fuel pump. Hey, thank you. So yeah, so basically we did that. So now we are going to run a stage fuel pump. So one of them will be the primary fuel pump. The second one of them will be the secondary fuel pump, and with the ECU we got, basically we're gonna be able to run both of them straight from the ECU with absolutely no no relays, no fuse or anything. They're gonna be wired straight to the ECU because the ECU has a small power distributor integrated in it with solid state relay basically. So that means it's more simple to just wire them. And also I'm gonna be able to add basically some condition to the secondary. So the secondary one is going to be activated only on positive boost pressure. So that way it won't be running at all time in the car and asking for power, like electricity power at all time. I feel like that's a pretty cool thing. And also I was thinking of it, and since I'm gonna be doing that setup, I will put like, because basically when you're doing a dual pump setup, you need to put like a Y connector, like a Y fitting, plugging both of them together to one main fuel rail, to one main fuel line going to the front of the car. And basically on the secondary one, since it's not pushing pressure at all time, you need to have a check valve in it that prevents the primary one from bypassing and going back in the fuel tank through the secondary one when it's off. So I'm gonna have that, but I'm probably going to put a check valve on both sides, so on the primary and in the secondary one, because basically it's gonna be a check valve with like that cracks open at 2 or 3 psi of fuel, which mean it's like 10% of what the actual fuel pump is gonna be pushing, and even less than that I think. And like basically doing that means if at any moment the primary is failing, I can get straight into the computer, and after that I'm gonna be able to switch which one is acting as primary. So I could be in the computer and saying just switch to that. Yes, Jeff, we are at cylinder number 7 out of 8. So we are almost done actually. That's the top side. After that, I am going in my own lunch break, and then we're gonna go dive into the engine and put them in there. So that's gonna be magical. So by the end of the day, piston might be in there and the short block might be almost done. I'm just going to make sure I put that one on the right side. Yes, we did. Perfect. Last one. Ugh. So let's put them aside. Same stuff going on. Oiling them. It's really a fun job to do, working on engine internals, I think. Like, I don't really enjoy the cleaning part because it's really tedious and long. But when you're actually starting to assemble stuff, it's like fresh engine oil, gloves, like you're really taking care of everything. You're just going slowly around and like, it's fun. Like, just to make sure everything's great, we're gonna make sure we are actually cleaning all the bearing surface on the crank before putting that after lunch, just because we put all that together yesterday, so I'm gonna make sure there was no layer of dust through the night getting in there. Wait a sec, come on. Just go in there. Thank you. That's not far enough. There we go. Plugging that a little bit more. There. And there. Perfect. So that's working great. Let's go to our thick one, which is that one. Pom, 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 pom. And that ring was 30 AF. That's crazy. Right, let's push that in there. Ugh, almost throw that on the ground. No bueno. There we go. And now one last to go. After that, it's lunchtime. There we go. That one. And what is the top side? Are you the top side? Yes, you are. Easy. Boom. So basically, after lunch, what we're gonna be using is the piston ring compressor, and I'm gonna make sure to take time to read a little bit inside the book, see that everything is okay, that we don't have any more step to do. We're gonna be cleaning the bearing surface again, splitting up, open the different piston component basically. So that should be pretty straightforward, to be fair. So can't wait to do that. Yeah. Hey guys, we got some progression again. Look at this. Everything assembled on there. We're ready to go. So 1 to 8, and we're gonna do that after the launch on that beautiful little engine right here. Progression! Hell yeah, brother. So after lunch, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be basically putting that together. If we're taking a look, I feel like we're gonna be getting in there, ring compression, everything, put that together, install the rod cap, perfect. And once this is done and we fix everything in there, we're gonna be torquing everything, and it's gonna be the short block final assembly completed there. Even though I feel like the short block should include the camshaft, but for them it's just the rotating the piston and crank pretty much. And after that we're gonna be walking towards the camshaft and timing assembly. Hell yeah. So yeah, this afternoon we're aiming at all 8 piston installed and probably torque in place. So I feel like that's pretty much doable. So we'll see. I'm gonna take time to pretty much grab, remove a bit of stuff in there and junk and stuff, and like clean those bearing surface all over again just to make sure, because now this is spinning freely with the assembly loop. So hell yeah, brother. So on that, guys, I'm gonna see you this afternoon in about an hour, 20 minutes. Yikes, that's gonna be a really small lunch break. Doesn't matter, we have job to do. So I'll be back in about an hour, 30 minutes, something like that. So love you all, see you later, bye-bye.